are records requests that I filed with the village.
But I can turn it on silent.
Back in early August.
One's Daddy. And that's me. Is it there to find?
First of all, I want to thank all of the fire department staff that's here. I don't want anything that I say misconstrued as being anything but 100% support for our fire department and our crews. And that has been my commitment for many, many, many years. So some of you may not know what is going on, but please, my support is always 100% of our crews. On August 2nd, I filed 2 records requests for records. One of them I will read very quickly. I know I don't have time. One was a records request for any and all public notice of proposal and creation of ordinance 702-050724 and 703-7050724 prior to approval of minutes of the board meeting 5/7/24. Request any written form of communications between Zeke Jackson, Administrator Don Houston, Village President, Trustees Andy Ewert, Adam Jaski, Troy McReynolds, Tamara Polnell, Robert Nash, Pat Goldhammer. This request includes any committee these ordinances were discussed in, and any communications with past or present village, water, fire, and EMS crews regarding named, proposal, and actual ordinances. My interpretation, this would include any time any of you were presented these ordinances to review prior to you, voting on them at a meeting that, was not posted, for public, notice. I received, email back that contained, I didn't include all of that to you, but what I got back as far as records requests regarding the proposals was a budget, spreadsheets of budget. Nothing to do with the proposals, no written proposal, nothing to do with any communications regarding the proposal, just a spreadsheet with, budget items. As I indicated in the email, attached the only physical records, the response was the only, records they have, was what was sent to me, meaning the spreadsheet, the budget, nothing on the ordinances. I find it impossible that the board could vote on separating our fire department and EMS services and never have any discussion on it or review of any proposals prior to voting on it. So, if that's the case,
Oh my God. Okay.
somebody's got a lot of explaining to do on that. The second records request, also on August 2nd, was request ability to view any and all video and or audio recordings of any and all village-owned EMS and fire department vehicles dispatched to any call to services where vehicle camera or audio was recorded in which Zeke Jackson was present, also to include any adult or minor non-patient present in vehicle not on paid service. The dates would include 7/20/24 to 8/2/24. And any report, documentation of calls, 7/27, 7/24 to 7/28/24, of what staff and non-staff were on calls dispatched and in station overnight. That, request, was not, replied to, and 3 weeks later, I sent a follow-up to inquire as to what the status of that, records request was. And, it was forwarded to, Zeke Jackson, as I believe Rachel was planning to go on vacation. And then I received a reply back that no records existed. I do not know how you can be dispatched and not have a report of a dispatch and who was on that call. I quite clearly know that is required. I also am aware that, it is practice to record inside the vehicles. And, I have been advised of concerns of things occurring during that time, including, which is out there publicly on Facebook, including a minor child, adolescent child, being put in people's homes on calls, being put in an ER with a patient,
Well, if it's on Facebook, it's probably 100% true, right?
and being, I've asked for records for that, and that was the purpose of doing that.
Janice, the county's the custodian of those records of Village of Waterford in terms of any dispatch and any call.
Department records, fire department records are
There
not
no
fire
records
department.
responsive to that request, located here in the Village of Waterford.
And the statute also says in requesting records, you're not supposed to piecemeal, it's the intent of it, and you clearly know the intent of it. If you're saying that I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Any report documentation of calls, that is not, that is fire department property. I have,
Yeah, Janice, could you get you the point here, I mean, you're here every week, so,
no, I'm not here, there's nobody that regrets being
yeah,
here.
every month, does.
There's nobody that regrets being here more than me, let me tell you. There's nobody that has more respect for this department, fire department, and the division that happened. The fire department should be in the hands of the trained professionals, the management of the trained professionals that know the standards, that respect the standards.
So you're
that
calling these
act
people
on the-
not trained professionals? That is a slap in their face.
I am not calling them, I'm saying that
I'm not gonna,
they should be in charge.
They are in charge, Janice.
Janice, thank you for your comments, I'm not gonna let you talk bad about these people.
I am not talking bad
Rest
about
their
any
life.
of you, I 100% respect you.
Okay, we're
I
moving
believe
on.
you should be managing
Is there
your
anybody
department.
else for public comments? Okay, reading and approval of minutes.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any changes, comments, corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.